Welcome to EVE Online. I'm Major Freak. Let's jump right into it. A couple of days ago, I got a EVE mail by a friend of mine who said, "Hey, check out this post." Reset my cache, so everything's kind of screwed up. So a few days ago, he sent me this form, and I won't go into it. I just spent so long going through all the posts, and it was just mindless dribble. Just wow. So I had to restart the video because my brain just died. Just a hopeless. I'm not even going to upload it. I don't want to lower your IQ either. Anyway, so my first response was, it's probably troll. We've heard this BS before. And it referenced Hobo Leaks. So I'm like, yeah, I know that website. So I went into it and I looked at it, and it was like, I couldn't find anything. At first glance, I wasn't being very smart about it. But then I plugged in the word security and did a search. And I found some scary stuff. The first thing you'll see is this. This means that you have to have a headquarters for war in high sec. So this is definitely meaning that it goes to low sec. But then look at this, high to null. How the holy crap. So this, where is it? Has been reduced by X amount, and how I first got onto the holy crap, you might be right, was I was on Singularity and I was checking, checking my incursion, checking the pirate strongholds, and I was thinking, whatever, I'll see nothing, and I click on it, and I'm like, what the hell is this? This luminosity, blah, 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 it means threshold. So this is 0, and it goes towards protecting against the invasion. And this is, yeah, and it's first, second, and final. So if it goes from high sec to null, that means it can go up to 5, minus 5, right? And this is the decimal point, right? So this is a decimal point. It's not an integer, it's a decimal point. So it can go down by 0.5. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. What's that mean? Is there more? I think there's only 3. Like, I was looking at it. I was looking at it, and I'm like, okay, there are entities. Where is it? Entities, where is it? I think I was looking under liminal, and when you go into liminal, stellar accelerator, blah blah blah, blah, blah. Okay, so second, final, escalating. So escalating. Okay, escalating luminosity, first and second. Okay. First and second is severely threatened. Okay. Final. So it's like 1, 2, 3. So how does it get to null from high if there's only 3 steps? Like, seriously. If there's 3 steps, and it could go by, it could go to minus 0.1, minus 0.3, minus 0.5 for final. So it could literally be, this is nullsec up -5. If it was a 0.5 system, it could go to nullsec, right? That could be 0.2, and the first Illuminati could be 0.4. So it could go 0.4, and then it could go to 0.2, and this could go to 0.0, right? 5 minus 2, no, 1, 1.3, 0.5. It could go that way, so that would be... sorry, I suck at math. Humor me. So that's 0, and that's 2, no, 3, minus 3, minus 1, minus 3. So it wouldn't be cumulative. It wouldn't be cumulative. It would just be a straight. So 4, 2, and then 0. And that's an unchanged. And this is +1. Because it would be interesting, you could actually get to high sec. It would be kind of funny. You'd make it a low sec, high sec. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, that's what I've found out so far. And I hate speculating, but I have to be realistic, especially when I got something from a friend and I poo-pooed it, saying, oh, it's just a big troll. I didn't see anything right away. And I dig deeper and I looked at all the entries, but I didn't spot it. It's not obvious unless you know what the names to look for. And of course I should have plugged in security levels, so I should have used the tools at my disposal to actually find out the truth of it. So yeah, this is kind of like a tutorial of how to get Hobo Leaks working for you. I will plug in the entry, the website for you. But yeah, how it's going to affect things is going to be simple. There was one post on that thread, one single comment in all that drivel and fluff and imaginary words and imaginary numbers and what ifs, and are you going to log in, are you going to log off, are you going to play the game, are you going to exist, are you not going to exist, blah blah blah. And LGBT even got into his SJW stuff, and people started, I was like, wow, stop. So yeah, one post in the entire thread, that's it, just one, mentioned if high goes to low, that means that you can gank upwells without war decking. It'd be a bloody free-for-all. So if you got a system in, let's see, if it goes to second Illuminati, so if it can easily go to second liminality, if it goes to second liminality, and that's minus 0.3 to the security level, that would mean that you would have to place your upwells in 0.8 systems in order for the only way your upwell would be ganked is if it was a final liminality system. That's a scary thought, isn't it? So that's my speculation of WTF. Other posters had mentioned once or twice, but it got drowned out, that although there are entries for sinusoidal jammers, capitals can gate jump now. Yeah, where is it? Yeah. And there are Triglavian Oh crap. This might actually be when low turns to high. This might only be a case if this starts happening and it turns to high sec, your low goes to high, and sinusoidals would be in place during that time. And I was assuming that there was going to be likewise Triglavian sinusoidal jammers. Is sinusoidal jammer. Here we go, folks. This is the most important one. Because of, yeah, here we go. One result. There we go. Okay, folks, so if high goes to low, and low goes to null, and high goes to null, you're not getting these sweet, sweet sinusoidal jammers. That's what I'm speculating. Could be wrong. Could be in every system there could be a sinusoidal jammer. But capitals can still jump. And if it's a low sec system, it might allow the jumping. They might rework the hard coding, and I'm just speculating. I don't do a lot of capital stuff. But yeah, I think I've run down every loose end of the informed opinions that I could find. Yeah, there could be other things there could be things preventing capitals from jumping, gate jumping. But, yeah, if you've got like Astor houses fit with anti-subcap gear, it's going to be completely useless against capital stuff, and then the whole dynamic changes to defend Astor houses fit to deal with subcaps. Wow. Ugh. That's some implications. Well, adapt or die and work the problem. Woohoo! That's it. That's all I can, like, what else can happen? Yeah, if it goes to null, there'll be bubbles. There'll be bubbles in low sec. Wow. And you could have, sure, you could have, wow, you could, holy crap, you could, yeah, you could have bubbles in Sharia. You could have bubbles on the Bashakar gate in Sharia. Wow. It just depends, of course, where that final luminosity, that could be actually, I have no idea. But wow. That's pretty intense. Like my old alliance, wasn't mine, but the alliance I was part of, very proudly so, had some pretty sweet upwell loadouts for capital, anti-capital work, and I'll be definitely looking into those real soon. Because if it becomes, yeah, crazed. Wow. Oh, right. Freaking when it happens with singularity, it is this singularity? Yeah, I'm on singularity right now. Yeah, when it mirrors, it strips all your gear. That's so people can't go around scouting other people's Astor houses. using Singularity as a way to get intel. So unfortunately I'm not able to quickly look at my loadout and compare it to if it's worth it, and if it's good enough, but obviously it's not going to be. So yeah, heavy thinking on that, quick theory crafting on that, but this is not, nope, not gonna die today, thank God.